ePrep is an online, video-based test prep company. We bring expert teachers directly to students. ePrep courses include everything a student needs to maximize their test score. And our courses include the SAT, ACT, PSAT, PLAN, and more. All ePrep courses are based upon the learning cycle, a proven methodology shown to be the most effective way to raise test scores. And it begins by taking practice tests under time-simulated conditions, just like test day, immediately grading the practice test and launching into a detailed review with the most expert review possible, and then repeating the cycle as many times before test day. The most critical stage of this cycle is the review, and that's where ePrep excels, by bringing a master teacher directly to the student through video explanations. Throughout the learning cycle, students begin to identify strengths and weaknesses, and that's where remediation factors in. As in life, practice makes perfect, and as students engage in the learning cycle, their increased knowledge and experience systematically leads to improved test scores on test day. When students first log into their ePrep course, they're greeted with their homeroom, which features a course status, including a schedule, recommended study hall lessons, and assignments. Students begin their ePrep course within the exam room, where they take practice tests offline under time-simulated conditions, just like on test day. Once their practice test is complete, students come online to the exam room and transfer their answers into the online score grid. Next, students grade their exam and launch into a detailed video review of the questions they missed or skipped. Each question throughout every test is answered in an engaging video showing the same pencil and paper environment as taken by the student.
This is Test 2, Section 1, Question 2. Despite days of intense blank, the jury at the criminal trial failed to reach a unanimous something. Okay? Let's just take the answer choices, plug them in, see which one works, okay? Despite days of intense negotiations, the jury at the criminal trial failed to reach a unanimous retraction.
When you play a video explanation within the exam room, any subject lessons that are related to that question will appear below the video player. ePrep features over 100 subject lessons with videos that have been cross-referenced to each test question.
This is a short lesson called Answer Elimination. Let's take a look at this one together. Unlike Jim's blank brother, Jim's sister is very blank. Okay? You have a hard time filling in ideas of your own, okay? All we know is that Jim's brother is somehow unlike his sister, who's very something.
All these subject lessons are organized within the study hall, where through the power of ePrep analytics behind the scenes, begin to track a student's strengths and weaknesses based upon their performance in practice test. The study hall provides a proactive, adaptive diagnostic that constantly recommends where students need extra help. In this case, within the math section, a student has missed 12 questions out of 14 with the concept, pick a number.
This is a short lesson called Pick a Number. Alright? And I'm going to go through some of these problems and I'll show you what I mean by pick a number. What happens to the volume of a right circular cylinder when its radius and height are doubled? Well, you need to know what a right circular cylinder is. A right circular cylinder is something that looks like a soda can. Okay?
Within the study hall, a student can see all the practice questions that relate to that subject lesson that they've missed within their practice test.
It says the product, okay? Do you know what product is? Product is the answer to a multiplication problem, all right? It says the product of any two numbers in the set is also a number in the set, okay? That kind of confuses me right now, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to read the question, and maybe this will make a little more sense to me in a second, all right?
All ePrep courses include Wordsmith, an engaging vocabulary tool that features over 1,500 common SAT and ACT words. Students first sort vocabulary words based upon their knowledge. They can quickly click on a word to see its definition and use in a sentence. The review section gives students an interactive way of selecting a group of words in order to page through flashcards that feature definitions, sentence use, and even expert commentary. When students are ready to test their knowledge of vocabulary, they can go into the test section and create a customized test built around a group of words. The Wordsmith Challenge turns learning vocabulary into a video game. Correctly answer as many words as possible before you lose your 3 lives, and challenge your friends through email to beat your top score. Come see why more students, parents, and educators are choosing ePrep to maximize their test score. ePrep. The E is for expert.